Look, I think, I use the word in my book diversity dividend. This is the most diverse country in the world. So what is true of one part of the country is not true of the other. To get 400 par, you have to rise above diversity. So you have to score as well in a Bengal as you have to score in a Karnataka, as you have to score in a Maharashtra, as you have to score in Uttar Pradesh. That didn't happen. The biggest surprise in a way was Uttar Pradesh. To think that the BJP would be less than the Samajwadi Party, Congress combined was unthinkable. Just a few months before the general election, जहाँ राम मंदिर बना है, surely there at least the BJP will win. So I think we misread the Indian voters' mind. We misread this diversity dividend. That just because you sort of once in India you can't have one nation, one leader, doesn't work so easily. I may have other local issues that bother me, like onion exports in Maharashtra, or in Uttar Pradesh, it may be paper leaks in some parts, or Dalits fearing reservations will go away. So I think the 400 par slogan of the BJP didn't work because they forgot about the diversity dividend. They forgot that India is not one nation, one leader, and they didn't recognize that there may be strong local issues that may well work on the ground, which you need to also counter. And this narrative of Samvidhan Khatre Mein Hai became a very powerful narrative at that particular time. People bought into it because BJP's own leaders said कि अगर 400 पार हो जाए तो संविधान बदल देंगे. So that was latched on to by Rahul Gandhi and the Congress, created confusion in the minds of voters, and the Congress benefited from it.
So Samvidhan Khatre mein, if it short circuited the BJP say in UP, and to some extent in Rajasthan, then why did it not have an effect in say Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Bihar?
Very good question. I think that's a great question because I think what again one size doesn't fit all. I think it wasn't just Samvidhan. If you look at the alliance in Uttar Pradesh, Samajwadi Party plus Congress becomes a fairly large, sizable alliance. It gives you, in a sense, an opportunity to challenge this BJP machine. In Madhya Pradesh today, the BJP is a dominant party state. It's a dominant, the BJP is a dominant force there. It's a dominant force in Gujarat. In Bihar, the BJP had the wider alliance. When you add Chirag Paswan, Nitish Kumar, and BJP, it becomes a wider alliance compared to what the other side had. So politics is both chemistry and arithmetic. In some places, chemistry works. In some places, arithmetic. In some places, you need both. And the Congress in places like Madhya Pradesh has become very weak. And remember, they lost very badly in last year's election. So there was a general demoralization. I write in the book, Kamalnath, their leader, was looking to join the BJP. So if your top leader is looking to join the other side, imagine the demoralization among your cadres. So there are certain parts of the country now where the BJP is a dominant state, is a dominant party. And defeating them in those parts is very, very difficult now. And the Congress is, in those particular parts become very weak. So a weakened Congress versus a strong BJP is still a no contest.
So do you see Maharashtra becoming a state like that, where the Congress
Ah,
has never fared so badly and losing two back-to-back elections?
yeah. You see, look, I hesitate to write off the Congress in Maharashtra based on just this verdict. But if 5 years from now the Congress were to lose again and face a similar debacle, then yes. You see, if you look at Gujarat, for 25 years the BJP is dominating Gujarat, 30 years now. In Madhya Pradesh, also barring one 18-month period, the BJP has been dominating it for 20 years. Maharashtra, all said and done, the Congress has been in power from 2004 to 14. They were briefly in power with Uddhav Thackeray in the middle. The BJP, for the first time, is close to a majority on its own. For the first time, it's not yet got it, but who knows, they may get it in the future. But if the Congress has another election where they end up with less than 25 seats, then I think the Congress is facing again in Maharashtra what it's faced in many other parts of the country, that two consecutive defeats can lead to a real decline in the Congress's vote share, morale, and maybe face again a challenge of identity. But Maharashtra won't be so easy. I think there are still large pockets of Maharashtra where the Congress is a force. It's just that It's dependent on local leaders, doesn't have a national strategy for elections anymore.
And so, do you feel that the churn in the BJP that was post the Lok Sabha election has that the Haryana results have that has that churn been put to rest with these two election results,
I think it is
or
certainly.
has been arrested?
I think the churn that looked likely to take place within the BJP had they lost both Haryana and Maharashtra has been significantly arrested. Had the BJP lost both these states, there would have been a serious question mark over whether Mr. Modi would complete his full 5 year term. Even though I believe he would have, irrespective of state elections. Mr. Modi is a survivor. But certainly questions might have been raised publicly within the BJP, which are not being raised now because Jo Jeeta wo Sikandar. Indian politics, this is the story that 6 months ago it looked like, Modi ji is in trouble, Rahul Gandhi is on a, his momentum is with Rahul Gandhi and the Congress. 6 months later, all the momentum is gone.
Yeah.
Mr. Modi is going nowhere. And I think Maharashtra only confirms that the BJP's election machine is still intact. See, we put a lot of emphasis on Mr. Modi and Amit. It's a machine. The machine is there. And the day the machine runs out of gas, then we can. Today, the RSS, for example, did 60,000 meetings in Maharashtra alone. 60,000. That's huge, right? Addressing small OBC groups, small Dalit groups, small women groups. Now, that kind of machine, so long as it's there with the BJP, I mean, they will always be a force to reckon with in Indian politics, irrespective of what else is happening.
So, how much credit will you give Mr. Modi for the win in Maharashtra and Haryana? I've been because
No, I think, strangely, look, I don't think the big difference that's taking place between 2014 and 2019, BJP fought every election in the name of Modi. And therefore, Mr. Modi deserved credit when they won those elections. They won Haryana for the first time, became party number one in Maharashtra, right? So for the BJP, Mr. Modi they had put all their eggs in Modi's basket between 2014 and 19, and even in the general elections. In these elections, they have very cleverly localized them. Fought the elections through local leaders, for example. Put much more emphasis on the work of what their local leaders can or cannot do. And thereby, in Maharashtra in particular, run what I call a hyper localized campaign. So, Maharashtra is a classic hyper local campaign where you use the RSS machine at the local level, where you had allies like Eknath Shinde and Ajit Pawar who are strong in their respective areas. So, I don't think this is a Modi victory, unlike 2014 to 19. In fact, the BJP has shown to its credit that it can win elections even when Mr. Modi is not the main figure on the ticket. Therefore, the significance of Haryana and Maharashtra. And maybe it only confirms that forget individuals, BJP is a powerful machine. That's the biggest takeaway for me. That even without Mr. Modi being on the ticket now, the BJP can still defeat the Congress and the opposition. And that shows that the BJP is becoming a dominant party in India. It is party number one, no doubt about it.